What happens when we draw our last breath? Is there really life after death, or is it just the end of our journey? One of the most intriguing and complex questions that has captivated the minds of humans since the advent of rational thought and self-awareness. The enigma of what could possibly exist beyond our physical being continues to serve as a muse for a diverse range of beliefs, theories, interpretations, and discourses. The sphere of religion and spirituality, the notion of life after death becomes rather multifaceted and multi-layered. Different cultures and religions have evolved their own unique interpretations over centuries, adding richness to the discussion. Eastern philosophies such as Buddhism and Hinduism, for example, postulate the idea of reincarnation. It is a perpetual cycle of birth, death, and rebirth that continues until one achieves the ultimate enlightenment, breaking free from the cycle to merge into a higher existence. Conversely, the monotheistic Abrahamic religions such as Christianity, Islam, and Judaism uphold faith in the concept of eternal life. Here, the afterlife is portrayed as heaven or hell, a rewarding or punishing experience in the afterlife that is contingent on one's morality and righteousness in their earthly life. Moreover, focusing our lens on the indigenous cultures of the world, beliefs are even more diverse. However, a common denominator often revolves around the concept of ancestral spirits. The Aboriginal communities in Australia, for instance, believe in the dream time. This spiritual reality transcends the boundaries of past, present, and future. It is here that the departed persist, influencing the lives of the living in profound ways. Switching gears to the non-religious and scientifically minded, the idea of life after death might gravitate more towards the principles of physics. The first law of thermodynamics, for example, states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It merely transforms. Some argue that our consciousness, a form of energy itself, could potentially continue to exist in a different form or dimension after the demise of our physical selves. Then there are those who advocate the oblivion perspective, the belief that death marks the end of all conscious experience, a deep, dreamless sleep from which we never awaken. Interestingly, a considerable number of individuals who have survived near-death experiences narrate a similar of traveling through a tunnel towards a bright light, a profound sense of peace, and encounters with deceased loved ones. While these narrations may not provide definitive evidence of life after death, they certainly augment the complexity of this age-old question. One can therefore infer that the question of life after death remains one of the most captivating, challenging, and perplexing mysteries of human existence. Whether it's faith in reincarnation, the hope for an eternal afterlife, the scientific concept of energy transformation, or the belief in absolute oblivion, each perspective its own unique vantage point to contemplate this intriguing question. As we delve into the depths of this existential pondering, we might find ourselves questioning the very nature of our existence. Perhaps our true home lies not in a physical realm, but in the journey of the soul, incessantly evolving and expanding through the experiences of life, death, and whatever might lie beyond our mortal comprehension. After all, the pursuit of understanding life after death is not about finding the right answer, but about exploring the myriad possibilities. Recall the words of the great philosopher Socrates: "To fear death, gentlemen, is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, to think one knows what one does not know." So, as we continue to ponder the mystery of life after death, let us do so with an open mind, embracing the adventure, the unknowing, and the boundless possibilities that exist within the infinite expanse of the universe.